If I said to you, or if a salsa teacher said to you, put your hands in the air in like, lift your hand up in a salsa way, how would you do it? And now the video's not on, so if you just maybe say to the dictaphone.
Of course, you would just raise it. Definitely have to put the hand out. Let's stretch it, and then you would have to put the hand out and stretch it.
Yeah.
And then the middle finger, and what's this called? The thumb.
The thumb.
The thumb would have to have a shape like you're holding an egg.
Yeah.
In between, and then you would have to do that gracefully, all that, and it shouldn't look very like you're trying. It should look more natural, so it wouldn't be that stiff, but it would have to have a specific, let's say, position. So, yay. If we had the camera on,
I think I might take a picture of you afterwards first.
Okay, sure, fine.
And
if they ask them. That just taking them out. If they ask them to put up, you would lift your both hands again. But again, both of them would have to be holding the egg, position, the picture, and you would put them above your head, and they would have to look like nice.
Okay. I want to video you doing that because it's so graceful.
What about you, Amy? What do you think?
Like Nefeli, obviously the hand kind of is meant to be like you're holding an egg. I think obviously like clean lines, you don't want any kind of like crooked elbows. But maybe it's quite nice to sometimes have a slight bend in the arm, like the lower arm, just to make it a bit more like shaped rather than like straight, like strict looking. Either straight up or straight out to the side. Otherwise it's not like a clean line, and depending on what move I was doing, I'd either go up or to the side, and also depending on where I was in the music would depend how long my movement is for. You have to fill every beat, I would say, usually, and kind of extend from the shoulder through your arm, through the elbow, through the wrist, into the fingers to kind of get that extension.
Why you said you want to keep a clean line? I mean, obviously I've danced with you, so I agree. But why, why do you do that? Is it because you think it looks pretty, or because you've been told to do that?
I think obviously almost all dancers, all forms of dance are told to do that, because I think it just comes down to a general aesthetic. That is what looks aesthetically pleasing.
That's true, though.
In terms of just life.
Yeah, it looks better when you have the straight line, because the other one kind of looks floppy, like you're not thinking about it and just you're putting your hand, and it doesn't really look nice, I guess. Or
so with the holding the egg, again, is that something that you do because someone told you to do it?
That, yes.
Okay.
Yeah. We were told that that's the correct position.
Because you think that doesn't form a straight line, then, does it?
But then if we put all of the hands up, it's something completely different. It's like you would be slapping someone if you have all of your fingers, I guess. And in different types of dancing, you have different position of the fingers. So if you would be doing belly dancing, then you would have to have all your fingers like up like that. Not really, you have to keep that movement all the time and move
Continually moving.
all the hands, but all the fingers. So I guess it's a distinction again. And in ballet you do kind of something.
Yeah, you don't have the egg thing.
You don't have the egg, you just...
Yeah. I don't know.
Yeah. So do you think it's a salsa rule?
Oh yeah.
It's a Latin of the Latin and ballroom dances. It's a Latin rule.
That's
I would say it's the same for
rule.
like cha-cha or rumba.
Yeah. I mean, again, this is sort of, I don't know, because I googled this, and it's sort of, apparently it's a not a cultural thing. People just do it, but no one ever said do it. So people are doing it, and I do it. We all do it.
We
I
were
don't know
taught.
why.
I know that we were taught.
Yeah, I was.
Stick your hands like
Yeah.
that.
Parodying.
Yeah, it's like it's spreading.